What's going on, everyone? John and Audrey here, back again with another video. And as the video suggests, we're going to be talking about our most anticipated films of 2019 as 2018 comes to a close. What's up, Audrey? How are you doing this lovely day?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm excited to talk about all things movies for 2019. I'm hoping that it's a better year for movies, not gonna lie, because
See,
as I
I think I was
mentioned.
on the same page, but when I was making my top 10 list of this year, I had a more harder time than I did last year. So it's weird. But
Hmm.
I do hope next year is pretty great for movies. So do you don't you said you didn't have any honorable mentions, right?
I don't. No, I just have my list because I can actually condense a list, unlike someone I know.
Well, cause see, like I have a list too, but there's like so many other movies that I'm pretty sure they're gonna be in other people's top tens. And I'm excited for it too, but obviously not as excited as these top 10. So I quickly just want to mention movies that are not on my list. And I think one of them is going to be on your list.
Well,
But
yeah, that's what I
real
was gonna
quick,
say. What if they're on my list?
well, they're going to be on your list and you can talk about them.
All right.
So Shazam, Spider-Man from Home, Captain Marvel, Toy Story 4, Happy Death Day to You, The Lion King, Hellboy, John Wick Chapter 3, Dark Phoenix, Dumbo, Hobbs and Shaw, Detective Pikachu, the Lego Movie, and so much more. But those are just, I think, those
I was like,
movies
those
will
are the
be
movies.
those
That's like
movies.
all
I
the
think are
movies.
going to be like that could be somebody's like top 10 or whatever,
Hmm.
And like I'm excited for them too. But like I said, these are the ones I'm more excited for.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, you did have two in there that are on my list. I'm not going to say which ones yet, but yes, they're on my list.
Well, starting off with your, and again, for me at least, I think for Audrey too, they're not in any particular order. This is just our top 10 most
Yeah,
anticipated films.
I'm just blurting
So
them out.
So start off with your number 10 or the
My
movies
number
that
10, I have It Too.
that's on my list as well.
What
It
number is
chapter
it?
2. Well, I just like I said, I mean we can talk about it now. It was 7.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm super excited for this movie. Oh my god. Such a huge fan of the first one. So I'm very excited to see the chapter 2. And I'm really happy that it's gonna come out already. Like it's pretty I don't know exactly when though, like what date. I'm assuming it's probably towards Halloween maybe.
Yeah, I think it's going to be released around the same time the first one was released, like August, September. I could be wrong, but yeah,
I'm
I'm
stoked for
excited for
it.
it too.
There hasn't been a
Especially
trailer or anything, right?
no, I'd be all over that if there was.
Yeah. I'm excited
But
for that for sure.
but yeah, I mean, the first one was a surprise because I haven't had, I didn't see the miniseries, the TV miniseries, up until like before I saw the first one, chapter one. So
Hmm.
I became a fan of that, and I became a huge fan of the first film because I feel like that one was more like of a coming of age story than a horror movie. I think I
Hmm.
liked that aspect a little bit more. So I'm excited to see where these characters are gonna go. If they're gonna make any changes from the book or the miniseries. And yeah, the cast looks pretty cool. So I hope they
And
bring back
they're
the young cast too, because I love them.
That's what I was gonna say because it's gonna be about them when they're older, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so that'll be cool. I really hope that they do bring some of, or maybe like they'll have flashbacks. I feel
yeah,
so.
definitely. I think so. I think they'll have flashbacks. So I mean, hopefully.
Cool.
um, but the first one on my list, that's what I should have said, not number 10. The first one on my list is the Joker movie with Joaquin
Yes,
Phoenix,
that's on my list too.
directed by Todd Phillips. Todd Phillips did the Hangover series, and he's done some other stuff. But I mean, I like the first Hangover, and the third one wasn't bad as well. But anyways, everything I've seen so far from this movie, I'm just like all for it. It looks so different. At first, I was kind of against it, but now since I've seen him in the full makeup and everything like that, and just like all these crazy theories about like what the movie's gonna be about, if it's gonna be in the same universe or not, I kind of
Hmm.
just want to see Joaquin as the Joker, to be perfectly honest.
I know. I think he's gonna do a killer job. I mean, I'm a fan of anything he does. So I'm definitely stoked. And we did see like makeup already. We've seen like his getup a little bit. It looks pretty dope. Which is interesting because I was gonna say that I was like, which one do you prefer? Because we've seen both. We've had like the the pimp gangster sort of Joker, and then we've had the sort of crazy unhinged Joker being Heath Ledger's Joker and stuff like that. Which one do you prefer?
I think if they can have a mixture of both, because I grew up personally with Jack Nicholson and Mark Hamill as the Joker, and I feel like Mark Hamill was both like the kind of crazy, kooky, making jokes, but also like you're scared of him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if they have a mixture of, if they can get that down, then I would love that one. But I mean, I'm still gonna like I'm personally one that liked Jared Leto as the Joker. I really liked his interpretation, you know, and a lot of people shitted on him, but I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think it was enough to say, hey, it was better than Heath or whatever, because it was in the movie for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I have a like if I had to say it, it'd probably be like the Joker from the animated series or something. Like as
Yeah,
my
because
favorite. Obviously, Heath is my favorite live action one, but you're right. He wasn't kind of like, you know, jokey and kind of, you know, quirky and stuff like that.
yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say because when I think like my favorite rendition is also the animated series one and like more the Jack Nicholson one, just because I like that like they're like clean cut, they have style and
Yeah.
everything, but yet they're still like crazy, you know. I always thought that was so dope. So that's why I'm kind of like, because I feel like the Joaquin one is gonna go more towards the Heath Ledger. It looks very reminiscent of it, so still excited for it, but like you said, I was a fan of Jared Leto's too. I just there's obviously some things that I could live without, but I really liked that he was more like the clean cut one, I guess you could say. So yeah,
Yes.
but I just wanted your opinion on that really quick. But I am excited for that movie. Super stoked.
So
I'm
that's
very
on your list
curious.
too, right?
It is on my list, yeah. So I'm very curious to see where they're gonna take that.
We're 2 for 2, Audrey.
I know. This list is that's interesting. I honestly thought that your list was going to be completely different than mine.
Same here.
But okay. So, do you want the next one on my list?
Yes, please.
The next one that I have is the Addams Family.
Oh, the animated one, right?
No, I think it's live action.
Well, the one I saw was that it was going to be like an animated one. Not sure if
Oh,
it's the
really?
same one. Yeah.
The one that I saw is going to have Charlize Theron and Oscar Isaac,
Oscar
I believe.
Isaac. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it might be a
Isn't
live
it
action one.
animated?
I'm not sure, but like when I was doing research about the movies coming out next year, I saw an Addams Family one and it was animated.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, then maybe it is. I'm not too sure.
or there could
I
be two of
just
them.
Well, I
I don't
just
know.
saw this one and I saw the cast and I was like, I'm down. And I just automatically pictured Gomez as Oscar Isaac as Gomez, and I was like, that's a hell
No,
of a
yeah,
good
exactly. That's
casting.
why when you said like Oscar Isaac, I was like, dude, like he'll be perfect for the role, like
Yeah.
live action. So
Yeah. So I'm excited for that because I am a huge fan of the Addams Family. So I'm on it, and it is gonna come out during October. So I thought that was perfect. It's gonna be cool. I'm
yeah,
excited for it for
perfect,
sure.
perfect lineup.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean that one wasn't on my list. But I mean, I do like the Addams Family, so I mean, I'll go see it for sure.
Yeah.
But the next one on my list is Godzilla King of Monsters. I don't know if it's King of Monsters or King of the Monsters.
I had a feeling that was gonna be on your list for sure.
It like the first one was all right. I loved the ending because that's when he comes out. But yeah, this one looks amazing. It already like visually looks stunning. Like I want to watch that in IMAX.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it just looks beautiful. Like a lot of the cinematography they've shown already looks great. And plus, it looks like we're gonna get a lot more of like what I liked from the first one, King Godzilla actually kicking ass. So in the cast looks pretty good as well. Hopefully they don't focus too much, on the humans, and they focus on the monsters. But if they have a nice blend between the two, it can work. So
that one almost made it on my list. Like it was there, but I put another one instead.
I wish I didn't see the trailer, the second trailer, because it showed this one great shot that would have been sick to see in the theaters. But I mean, it got me more excited for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too. Sorry, but yeah, like I said, it almost made it on my list, but I had to be cutthroat, and there are some things that other things that I am a little bit more excited to see. I feel.
So what's the next one on your list?
Next on my list, you already mentioned it, and that's The Lion King. I am so excited for that movie. Oh my god. As soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, I am so ready to cry in theaters with everyone else.
See, that's I made a lot of cuts to movies. Like I'm so excited to see that. Like obviously it's not necessary, but if they're gonna give it to us, fuck it. So
Oh,
like Toy
I'm all
Story
for it.
4, Aladdin, like all those movies, I'm really excited to see it. But like, yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm besides myself. I think that movie looks fantastic from what I've seen so far. And then you hear the song and you just get chills and you're like, "Oh,
yeah.
I'm so ready for this."
Like
So
I'm
yeah,
just
it has
ready
to
to
be on my
die
list.
again when obviously spoiler alert, when Mufasa dies, I'm
Right,
ready to lose my
exactly.
shit.
Hmm. Yep. So what's next on your list?
Next is a little movie called Us,
Oh
directed by
yeah.
Jordan Peele, which he did Get Out, and I was stoked to see what he's gonna do next. It looks like he's gonna be sticking to that horror thriller type of film. So I'm like, hey, you did great with Get Out. So let me see I'm forgetting what the premise is, but I'm kind of like okay with that because I kind of want to go in, not knowing a lot. So, but yeah, anything Jordan Peele after he did Get Out, I'm excited for. So, yeah,
That's on my
give me
list.
all Jordan Peele.
That's on my list.
Oh, that's on your list too. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Two.
and I'm equally as excited because like you, I was a big fan of Get Out as well. So I think Jordan Peele is going to be amazing at whatever else he does. And I'm sure it's going to be something equally as trippy as Get Out. So I'm all
Yeah,
here for it.
and he's
And I'm very
hosting. I don't know if he's hosting or like also like doing some things like creating some episodes for the Twilight Zone. But I'm all for that too.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I love the Twilight Zone.
I'm really happy that we get to see something of his because it's been a minute. And like I said, he did such a great job with Get Out. So I'm
Yep.
here for it. Well, next on my list, excuse me, is Pet Cemetery. I'm excited
That
for that.
was on the honorable mentions list, or like
Was
that
it?
huge list. Well, I didn't say
Oh,
all
you
of it
didn't
because I
mention
had a
it.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that movie. I've seen the original, but haven't seen it in a long time. But I mean, I like it. Stephen King. I'm all for it. I saw the trailer. It looks pretty interesting. I'm hoping it's not boring. But it looks pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm definitely here for it.
Yeah, based on like I haven't seen the original, knowing me, but I mean, based on the trailer, I was all right, cool. Like I'm down for this, you
Yeah,
know.
I just like it because it's Stephen King, and I mean, I have to. I can't like he's just one like it's like you have those people that you don't care what they put out, you just have to watch anything that's related to them.
Kind of
So
like two other movies later
on
on
your
my
list,
list, but
yes. What's
if
next on
you're
your list?
next on my list is a movie I've been waiting for since I seen the first one. So I'm so happy that the whole cast is coming back and the director and everything. So that's Zombieland 2.
I knew it. I was like, oh, John is gonna be stoked for this
Like
one.
I like as soon as there were some rumors about the whole cast coming back and about there being this sequel, but it was never confirmed. But as soon as it was confirmed, I was so excited because the first one for me is just like one of my favorite films. Like
Mhm.
everything about that movie like works for me. The comedy, it's not really like horror. Like it does have zombies and kills and stuff like that, but that Bill Murray cameo and just like the chemistry between all the characters just worked for me in that
Mhm.
setting. So I'm so ready for. They had that TV pilot. I think it was only the pilot, and then it just got canceled or something. So
Oh yeah,
I'm glad they didn't go through with that, and they're giving us a sequel. So I'm all for this movie.
it's a great movie. So I completely agree. It didn't make it on my list, but I definitely will watch it, and I'll probably have to rewatch the first one because I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yes. I
So
think this year I rewatched it twice.
really
Yeah,
for
like in the beginning of the year, and then for our Halloween
Halloween,
list.
yeah, yeah, for sure. It's a great movie. I like it, and the fact that it's all the cast, all for it. Next on my list is Under the Silver Lake.
See, well, that would have been on my list too, but
But John's special, and he's already seen it.
I'm special. Yeah, I mean, I'm still highly anticipating because I'm dying to see it again because I'm no matter what everybody else says, like I love the movie, so
I
I'm
have no
excited for.
idea. I have no idea what it's about. Honestly, I just know a few of the actors, But I've heard so much buzz about it that I'm just like, okay, like obviously I have to watch this movie. Like I have to. So yeah, I'm stoked for it for sure.
Yeah, I can't. Like I said, I can't wait to watch it again. And I think it's a movie you'll like.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Is it a
Yeah.
comedy or is it like what is it?
Um, it's kind of like a neo noir comedy, dark comedy.
Okay. Okay. Cuz the cover art just looks bizarre. Like it doesn't match at
Yeah,
all.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like when I first heard the premise, like, all right, the guy who I'm forgetting his name, but he directed It Follows with Andrew Garfield, and it's like a neo noir film. I thought it was going to be kind of like gritty and dark and stuff, but the movie was actually surprisingly hilarious, and Andrew Garfield just hits all sorts of levels, and yeah, it's definitely like a neo noir type of film, like his love letter to those films and like
Yeah.
classic films as well. So yeah, it's like I'm 100% sure you'll like it.
Cool. Well, I'm excited.
Hopefully.
I'm excited. I'm stoked. And next on your list.
Next on my list is Glass.
Oh yeah.
M Night Shyamalan. Yeah, is that on your list or didn't
It's not
make it
on
on
my
your list?
list. No, it's not.
See,
Sadly.
I didn't see Unbreakable until like later on, like sometime in high school, but I loved it. When I saw it, I loved it, and then Split, I had no idea. Nobody had any idea it was gonna be part. Did we watch that together?
We did.
Split.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
huh?
went to go
Did
watch
we
it with
watch it
your
with
cousin.
Alex as well? Oh my,
No, we
yeah.
watched it
There you
with
go. When we were discussing the origins of the real
the
talk.
real talk when we were baby real talk. Like we weren't even in
Yeah.
existence yet. That's crazy. Oh my
You
god.
see, like when I first saw it, I was like stoked because it was part of the Unbreakable series,
Mm-hmm.
and immediately I wanted a sequel, and I've been waiting for it. The trailers looks great, so I can't wait to see what M Night has in store for us.
It does look really good. So yeah, I'm excited for it as well. um But yeah, like I said, I Split. I was kind of on the fence about. I don't know if you remember. I was kind of like
Yeah, we were kind of
I
like you
wasn't
didn't hate
over.
it, you didn't love it.
I wasn't as over the moon as you were for it. Let's just leave it that way. But I saw the trailer for Glass and I was like, hey, this actually looks pretty dope. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it for sure. So next on my list is Dumbo, which was also on your honorable mentions.
I know.
Because it's Tim
Dumbo.
Burton. Like, how can I not?
Yeah, that's true. Tim Burton
Like,
is like your spirit director.
he is. He's just amazing. So I know that movie is gonna also make me like cry, but
Oh yeah,
right.
100%. It's yeah, like it would like I'm telling you, like I'm excited for it too.
Right?
It looks amazing, like visually amazing. It looks like Tim Burton is gonna deliver a great film.
I know. I'm all for it. Anytime Tim Burton makes something, I have to watch it. I don't care if it's bad or good. I just have to watch it. And like you said, it looks visually stunning. And even in the trailer, I was getting choked up. I was like, so it's an end game. So I'm very
Get him
excited
to
for
his
that.
mother already.
I know, like the best. Yeah, but I'm super stoked for it for sure. So what's next on your list?
So heading with these next two, again, these are by directors that like anything they make, I'll watch it. I'll watch it because they're just like that high up for me. So next is Martin Scorsese's The Irishman, which has been in production for the longest. And we actually, I actually covered I covered the movie a little bit when we were doing movie news, and that video like has done so well now. I guess people really want to see or want to find out about The Irishman. So, obviously, the great cast that he's dealing with, and is Martin Scorsese. Come on, like I'm gonna see whatever he does. So
yeah,
I was a big fan of his last film he did, and I think that was Silence. Not a lot of people liked it, but I loved it. So
that's on my watch list. It's on Hulu, I believe, and I've been meaning to watch it. It just looks like it's a heavy film, so I have to be.
It's a long, heavy film. It can be slow at times too. So
I have to be in the right mindset to take on such a movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, he's a classic, and the cast is phenomenal, like always. So
yes,
I'll probably definitely watch it. Like I said, that would be a movie that I will go see. So moving on, we're getting closer and closer. Is on my list is Rocket Man.
yes, Elton John.
I am so excited.
And
I
Taron
honestly,
Egerton.
I had no idea that this movie was coming out, and I saw the trailer for the first time when I went to go see Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah,
And
me
I
too.
was
That's the
like,
first time I saw it
what
too.
the fuck? I was like, what the fuck is this? So I looked at my dad and I was like, how did I not know that this was happening? Like, I love Elton John. I don't know about you guys. I love Elton John. And I'm super excited that he's getting a film.
A biopic.
A biopic, yeah. It
What a
looks
name
crazy.
too, Rocket Man. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
But
Because
it
I
seems like
mean,
that's his life, like a
that's what I
crazy,
was gonna
wild, quirky
say.
life. Like
That's what I was gonna say, and I think it fit Elton John like perfectly. So I'm just excited for it, and I haven't seen too much about it. So like I just saw that one trailer, so that's all I know. But I'm all for it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm on board. You don't gotta tell me
yes.
twice.
There's another movie coming out. I think it's a biopic and not a documentary. I'm forgetting the band, but I thought that one would be on your list too. But you know, maybe
Which
I don't
one?
know. But I'm forgetting the band. It was Four Gentlemen.
Wait, it came out this year, or it's coming out next
No,
year?
it's coming out next year. I don't know if it's a documentary or a biopic, but yeah, I'll let you know because I didn't
Okay.
write it down, but
I
I'll
was
let you
like, yeah,
know.
you have to tell me because I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know if this one's on your list. But again, this director, I mean, I know he's been involved in some controversy the past few years, but anything he does, I'm still gonna watch. That is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Oh
Quentin
yeah.
Tarantino's next film. I
Mm-hmm.
always wanted to see Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio in one movie, and finally we're getting it with
I
with
know.
Quentin at
And
the helm. So I'm
yeah.
excited.
Yeah. I'm excited too because they're both coming together. The reason that movie didn't make it on my list is because I honestly didn't even realize it was coming out this year until you
No,
just
I know.
mentioned it.
Yeah, I think it was coming out this year, 2018, but they moved it like last year. It's been like moved and stuff like that. So
Is this his last movie?
second to last.
Okay, so he still has one more. This
Yeah,
isn't
he still
his.
has one more. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
according to what he says.
Right. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I haven't seen anything about it, but it's Quentin. It's Quentin, it's Brad Pitt, and it's Leo. All of three of my favorite
Yeah.
men. So
Yeah.
I have
I'm
to.
gonna watch it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. For sure. Um, so the last movie on my list, I know for a fact that it's on your list, if not the last one. And that is a little film that we're all waiting for. And that's Avengers.
Yep. And hot take. Oh well, never mind. I'll get to it like after you.
No, but you already blurted it out. You have to say it. What's
Okay.
your
Well,
hot
hot
take?
take. If my last two are in order, and of my most anticipated films, so I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Well, yeah. Avengers, we had the trailer, nearly cried. So great. Um, I wasn't ready. When you sent me the link, I was like, fuck, I'm not ready. I was
Yeah,
like,
know
what
you were
is
like, "What is this?" Like you were in disbelief. Like no, like no.
because I remember I was at work and I was like, wait. I was like, I thought it was like for like a new show or something. Like I was like, oh, it's
Yeah,
probably like a show on ABC or something. And then I look at it and I'm like, oh my god. And then I go on the internet and the internet's freaking out. Everyone is like
yeah.
losing their mind. And I was just like, I wasn't ready. Like I wasn't ready for such a thing.
Those
And I don't think
bastards.
I am ready to still even fathom of getting the movie already because it's already coming out in April. So that's like soon if you think about it. That's not that far.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's in a few months, and I'm like, Jesus, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
How dare they though? Started off with fucking Tony
Tony.
basically dying. He's like,
I
food and water
know.
ran out, oxygen's gonna run out in the morning, and like
And
he's talking to Pepper, like, come on.
I know. And he's like, you're gonna be the last thing. What does he say? You're gonna be the last
Yeah,
thing
he's
that
like,
I'm
when I
thinking
drift
about.
off, I'm gonna be thinking about you. I'm like, oh my
Oh
god,
my
son of a
god.
bitch. Like
I couldn't take it. I was like, oh my god. It was
yeah.
just no, I can't. I want to watch it again, but at the same time, I'm like, I can't subject myself
And
to such.
Hawkeye looks badass as Rodan. Like it looks like he was up to something. Like I'm interested to see like what like why he was over there.
Yeah, that was interesting. I was like, wait, something's not right. Because I was like, oh, Hawkeye. But then I was like, wait. I
Where's
was
his
like,
bow and arrows?
yeah, I was like, why does he not look like Hawkeye? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm interested with that too. I'm over the moon for that. I'm excited. So
And apparently, Captain America's beard got, in the snap, it got drifted away or something because he shaved. I mean, he still looks good. He still looks cool, but I would prefer him with the beard. I don't know why.
yeah,
Like,
I think he looks way more. He just looks more lived in, I
I
guess.
feel like they did that on purpose because, like, they wanted to say that, you know what, Cap, since last time you seen him, he's been through some shit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But oh man, that movie. So yeah, it's up there on most
And they didn't
anticipated.
show us a lot. Like I'm still like in the same thing. Like I don't know anything about what's going on in the movie,
Right,
and I
yeah.
think that was cool. And they still made us like, we got the name Avengers Endgame, but
I
that was pretty
know, it's
much
so
it.
sad. It's like the end of I feel like it's like the end of an era because it's like, damn, like I remember watching the first Avengers and everything, and
I
it's
know.
crazy. I'm just like, wow. But anyways, moving on because we can stay talking about this all day.
Well, like I said, my hot take, my next one was going to be Avengers because my next film, I'm excited for it. If I had to pick one film, I'd rather watch this one. And I know that's a fucking hot take, but I don't care. That is Star Wars Episode 9.
I knew it. I was like, oh, freaking John, man. Freaking John's gonna go with Star Wars.
It's just
I
like, I mean, The Last Jedi for me was amazing. Like, I get everybody's complaint, but that still doesn't change the fact that I love that movie. And I've been a Star Wars fan since the beginning. And
yeah.
now, like I've always wanted to see a sequel trilogy. Now we're getting it, and so far I've loved both movies, and I can't wait to see how it all ends. Um, and yeah, I mean, like I said, and then JJ's coming back. Hopefully they don't, retcon the whole Luke stuff, but I'm just excited, because Avengers now that is Endgame, I can kind of know like how it's gonna end, but not really. But this one, Episode 9, I have no idea how it's gonna end, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm more excited for this one.
You have no idea where they're gonna take it. You're just completely like lost. Yeah. No, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited for that movie too. And I was one of those people, I'm sorry, I was one of those people that wasn't a fan of The Last Jedi. But it's still Star Wars. Still gonna watch it. Come on. Come on now.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm interested to see what people say in the comments. Like, are you surprised that John chose such
It's a
a
hot
route?
take. It's a hot take. I'm pretty sure I'm like the
Have
only
you
guy
posted
who.
on Twitter?
No, not yet. Because
You're
I
like,
feel
I'm
like I don't want to
saving
get
it.
massacred. Yeah, I'll do it after Christmas. I want to have a
When
good
people,
Christmas.
okay, yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm interested what people are gonna say. Like, they're gonna be like, what the hell? Like, what's going on with John?
Yep. Hot take. The
But
biggest hot take of the year.
and you know what? Is that the end of your list?
Yeah, that was the end of my list.
I'm
Is that the end of your
surprised.
list?
Yeah, but I'm surprised that you didn't have
Wait, so Star Wars was in your list too?
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
So that was 10 for you?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm tripping.
But I was surprised that Captain Marvel wasn't on your list.
I know, especially because one of my bae is on there,
Yeah,
but
she's
it's just like, I mean, I'm gonna see it, like I'm gonna be there opening night, but it's just like, I don't know, like I feel like I know how it's gonna turn out, like kind of like Spider-Man Far From Home, like
it's just like
Shazam. I'm excited for a lot more than those two because I haven't seen this guy in the big screen, and the trailer looked awesome.
yeah. Well, that's why I'm saying like I think it's one of those movies that you're kind of just like, well, it's a given. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I'm excited for it, but the other ones I mentioned, I'm just like either because the filmmakers, because their sequels or something, like those ones are more anticipated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Well, it
But
definitely seems like it's going to be a good movie year so far.
yeah, hopefully. And going picking up where I left off real quick. It's other movies that didn't make the list was like the Lego Movie 2, the second part, Rocket Man, movie called Serenity. I think that's the next one. I don't know. I think that's because the director. I was really excited for it. But next one is Little Woman, which is Greta Gerwig's next film. She's
Mm.
teaming up with Saoirse Ronan again and Timothy Chalamet. So
The
anything
Bay.
yeah, anything they do together, I'm excited for. And have you seen the trailer for
That's like indie
Brightburn?
heaven. Right, Burn.
Brightburn.
Oh, Brightburn. No.
So it's basically James Gunn wrote it, and it's basically Superman. Like literally, it's basically like Superman, but like if he was bad as a little kid.
Oh.
Like something when like it's a horror movie, and it's a superhero horror movie, and it's like
Huh.
what the hell? Like James Gunn wrote it too, so I'm all for it. I'm like, super excited. You should watch the trailer.
I
It's
am
kind of
gonna watch it.
creepy, but also scary stories to tell in the dark. Child's Play, Men in Black International. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but New Mutants, Chaos Walking is a new Doug Liman film. I'm personally a wrestling fan, so fighting with my family. The Beach Bum is the next Harmony Korine movie, which he did. The one with James Franco, he got nominated. I'm forgetting the name of it. I'm blanking right now. It was an A24 film. It was the first A24 film for me that I watched.
With James Franco?
Yeah. And Selena Gomez, they're like
Oh. Spring Breakers.
Spring Breakers. There you go.
Yeah.
He did that movie, so I'm excited to see what he's doing next. And I think that's basically it. Knives Out is the next Brian Johnson movie. James Mangold has another movie coming out. James Franco has another one he's directing, and he's also starring in the next Ang Lee movie, so he has a big year next year.
Mm-hmm.
And Edward Norton is coming out with a film too, so he's directing it. So I'm excited to see what he does.
Cool. Yeah, I had no idea that he was going to come out with something. And then, I mean, all of those movies are great, and then you still have to wait for those like that just sneak up on you. You know what I mean?
Like that we have no idea that are coming
that we
out.
had no idea, and then you're just like,
Yeah.
what the? And then you look and you're like, damn, this was a great ass movie. So those are the ones that I always get super excited about, because those always end up being like my favorite. Have you noticed?
Yeah, exactly. Like something
they end
like
up being they end up
like
being
mid
like
'90s. I didn't hear about mid '90s until like later on in the year. You know?
Yeah, like I had no idea that was coming out, and it ended up being like one of my favorites. So I'm just like, So definitely excited for that, for sure, to see all those other ones that are gonna fly under the radar.
2019 definitely looks like it's going to be a great year. But yeah, let us know in the comment section down below what's on your most anticipated films of 2019. Let me know how wrong I am for having Star Wars Episode 9 above Avengers Infinity War. And yeah, Audrey, you got anything else to say about next year?
No, just that I'm looking forward to it. Watching all these other movies.
Yep, in another year at the Real Talk. Let's see what that year has in store for us. This past year was kind of wild, but yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we can bring in a bunch of new content and some other cool stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. 2019 is going to be a year where like we go into like full throttle.
Full throttle. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
We're going to step on the gas, so be prepared.
Yeah, seriously. We're hoping. We want to get to those 1,000 subs already. So
yes, for sure.
Long overdue.
But yeah, guys, until next time, we'll see you at the movies. Peace.
Bye.